English Football League Championship. Blackburn Rovers 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Bournemouth 2, Bolton Wanderers 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Cardiff City 0, Burnley 1. Charlton Athletic 3, Peterborough United 1. Fulham 4, Blackpool 0. Ipswich Town 2, Watford 1. Leeds United 0, Leicester City 0. Preston North End 1, Bristol City 1. Reading 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Wigan Athletic 1, Brentford 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Birmingham City 0. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Leicester City with 25 points. In second, Blackpool with 18 points. In third, Blackburn Rovers with 17 points. In fourth, City with 3 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Reading with 4 points. Third bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 5 points. Fourth bottom, Wigan Athletic with 6 points. Fifth bottom, Preston North End with 8 points. English Football League Championship. Birmingham City 2, Charlton Athletic 0. Blackpool 1, Ipswich Town 3. Bolton Wanderers 1, Wigan Athletic 1. Brentford 0, Cardiff City 1. Bristol City 2, Blackburn Rovers 3. Burnley 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Fulham 2, Reading 1. Leicester City 3, Nottingham Forest 1. Peterborough United 1, Bournemouth 1. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Preston North End 1. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Leeds United 1. Watford 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Leicester City with 28 points. In second, Blackburn Rovers with 20 points. In third, Fulham with 18 points. In fourth, Watford with 18 points. In fifth, Blackpool with 18 points. In sixth, Burnley with 18 points.
Hi there again, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler, and Alan Smith's with me for this championship game.
Yeah, I'm Martin. Really pleased to be here.
Our match today is Wolverhampton Wanderers against Blackpool. And here is the way Wolves are set out for this vital fixture. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2-3-1. It gives you a lot of stability, and if your front four, as you might describe them, are good players, it's a really potent system.
I love the tackle. It's gone for a throw. He could have been a bit luckier there. Michael Boxall, and the cross coming in. And he's up to head it away. Got here, Alan, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row.
Well, it's kind of one that you can endure during the course of a season, but you just want to make sure it doesn't go on for too long.
It's a real tussle between the two of them. And here's the shot. He's made a bit of a mess of that. A mess and a miss. Tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Now Doherty. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. They've set it up well for the cross. And his cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance. Michael Boxall. Blackpool. They need a better showing and certainly a better result than their last game, that home reverse against Ipswich Town.
Yeah, 3-1 wasn't the best of days for them, but you look at the team that's been selected and I think it can win today.
Well, shot on! Graham. Wasn't very good control, they've lost the ball. Oliver. Trying to get it wide, and it was a good idea, but he couldn't find his supporting player. Graham. Oh, he's through. The shot's on. Well, he tried to hit it first time from a good pass, but the shot wasn't good.
No, I think it was the right decision to take it on first time, but he had to get the connection right.
Graham. It's a poor touch and the possession's gone away. And now the shot! What a brilliant goal!
Well, he's not exactly louped it, has he? I just wonder about the keeper there, over the top of him.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers in the 37th minute. Number 4, David Edwards.
Here's Wilson. Well, it's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Cameron. And he's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes. Space to try and hit it now. Goal! Offside. We get the advantage of another look that the officials, of course, don't.
No, and it was such a close call, but the defence had squeezed and caught the lad offside, although he tucked it away well.
Well, that's half-time at 1-0. And the fullback is the one to be replaced. Off he comes. And the crowd not too happy about his performance. I think it's a bit mean, that.
Well, he hasn't enjoyed his best day, has he? But it's hardly been a nightmare for him. Just a substandard game. He'll hope for better next time.
Could be a yellow card here for that foul. Booking from the referee, yellow card.
Well, maybe on another day he could have had a little quiet word, but out comes the card.
Cameron. Shots on here. That's straight at the goalkeeper. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. He's hit the frame of the goal. Going to cross it. Now Doherty. Got on 1 possession back with that tackle. Nimble footwork from the player there as the opponent came in on the slide. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the off. Thing. So what about Blackpool's next game?
Well, they're playing Charlton Athletic in their next match in the Football League Championship. I think it's going to be pretty easy for them.
Now Doherty. Stopping the cross, important job for the defender. Played into the middle. Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And here's the shot. And the referee points for a goal kick.
Substitution taking place.
He's found it hard to get into the game, hasn't he, the player in the wide position, and He's going to pay a price for that. He's not going to finish the game.
Yeah, he didn't really get into it, did he? And part of that is due to the lack of service. A lot of their play went down the other flank, and he was a bystander.
Graham. Cameron. Goal news from Blackburn. Alan McInally.
It's a goal.
Oh, he's through. He's got his shot off now. Hit the post. McDonald. The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. Now Doherty. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And shoots! What a fine save. That's a useful ball in. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch.
Substitution in progress. Getting on the field, please.
The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Shot's on! It could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
Got the ball now under control and a chance to move themselves forward, get up the pitch.
At least 3 minutes of added time.
That's a good challenge. Shots on here. Well, narrow margins in the match and in this incident.
Yeah, not far off. That would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
That's it, the match is finished.
English Football League Championship. Blackburn Rovers 1, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Bournemouth 0, Birmingham City 1. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Brentford 0. Cardiff City 2, Bolton Wanderers 1. Charlton Athletic 1, Watford 1. Ipswich Town 1, Fulham 2. Leeds United 1, Bristol City 1. Nottingham Forest 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Preston North End 0, Burnley 2. Reading 1, Leicester City 1. Wigan Athletic 2, Peterborough United 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Blackpool 0. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Leicester City with 29 points. In second, Blackburn Rovers with 23 points. In third, Fulham with 21 points. In fourth, rising up the table, are Burnley with 21 points. In fifth, moving down, are Watford with 19 points. In sixth and falling are Blackpool with 18 points. In seventh, climbing the table, are Birmingham City with 18 points. In eighth, moving down, are Ipswich Town with 17 points. Bottom of the table, Bristol City with 4 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Reading with 5 points. Third bottom, Bolton Wanderers with 6 points. Fourth bottom and falling are Preston North End with 8 points. Fifth bottom, rising up the table, are Wigan Athletic with 10 points.
We should have a fine game for you today. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. Welcome to you all. Blackpool in action today versus Charlton Athletic. Blackpool trying to put on a better show today. They lost their last match. It was away from home against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, it was 1-0, and they played pretty well, I think, for large parts of the game, and for that reason, I think they'll probably win today.
This is the Blackpool team for this match. Well, it's pretty fashionable these days, isn't it, the 4-3-3? It gives you the three in midfield, which managers like to have that extra solidity.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just looking at the two wide lads up top. They are more central strikers.
This could be it. Now the shot! Oh, great work by the keeper. Corner given. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. And here's the shot. That's not a good corner at all.
Well, it's a chance, isn't it, to put the team under pressure, but they've just wasted that chance completely.
Into the attacking third. The shot's on! He's kept it out. Referee's officiating properly here within the laws of the game. Quite entitled to give that as a free kick. Although early, sometimes the players expect to get away with it, I think. Bar. Well, they've wasted that crossing position, haven't they? Easily cleared. He's got his shot off now. Oh, it's the post. Jones. Well, that's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. Cameron. To Jones. Could be dangerous. Great play from the attacker. Confident. Space for the shot. And it's in the net for the goal.
There was a gap to the keeper's left, and he found that with real power.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? That has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. And that clearly is a goal kick. Cameron. And here comes the counter-attack. And shoots! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Cameron. And the ball's taken from them. They've lost it now. Up at Turf Moor, there's been a goal. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Blackburn Rovers. 37 minutes played. 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. He might be through. Now the shot! They've scored! Touch of a maestro. Just let that ball trundle on into the net.
Yeah, he's having a little chuckle to himself, and if you're talking about that, I'm sure to his teammates, he'll be proud of that one.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Cameron. This is how they love to play on the break. Shots on here. Great stop. Well, a real sense of surprise here as the half-time whistle goes. And we're going to have a double switch now.
Number 12.
And the referee has blown to signal the start of the second half. Diamond. Oliver. Past one defender. And the cross is in. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Fox. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. Here's a chance. Just too high.
Substitution. Throwing on now is number 32.
Cameron. Oh, he's through. The shot's on, and he scores.
Well, he's hit it hard and he's hit it first time, but perhaps the keeper could have got more on that.
And here's the goal again. That's given them a comfortable situation here. 3-0 as the game gets underway. Coming up for you on EA Sports, quick chance to remind you about the Championship fixture. It's Blackpool, they'll be facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one, looking forward to it.
Cameron. As always, Alan McInally is out and about for us, and he's seen us sending off today.
It's a red card for the visitors. They're down to 10 men. 66 minutes played. It remains 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Yeah, he's got the ball back. out for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress. Going on.
Well, off is the goal-scoring midfielder.
Well, he's getting a good clap, and the fans here love him because he always puts in 100% effort.
Tackle is strong. What about Charlton Athletics' next game?
They're playing Fulham in their next match in the Championship, and they're not in the best of form, and I think it will be difficult.
And he's met it with his head. Back off the bar. What a fine save. He's lost control. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Well, we've been locked in, and he could get away here. And here's the shot. Driven goalwards, volleyed goalwards, and they managed to score here. Well, looking at the replays, the keeper's hardly ever in shot. He's so far away from his base, and the scorer couldn't have had a simpler task.
That's right, not many times you get a completely open goal like that, but this was one of them.
Fox. And here comes the counter-attack. Shot on! Great stop. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. This is how they love to play on the break. I'm not quite sure how he's managed to miss by so big a margin.
Well, I don't know if that took a bobble or whatever, but it was a horrendous miss kick.
That's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes. It's all over. And there is the final whistle. Well, it's...
English Football League Championship. Birmingham City 2, Wigan Athletic 1. Blackpool 4, Charlton Athletic 0. Bolton Wanderers 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Brentford 2, Preston North End 1. Bristol City 1, Nottingham Forest 2. Burnley 0, Blackburn Rovers 1. Fulham 4, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Ipswich Town 1, Reading 2. Peterborough United 2, Cardiff City 1. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Leeds United 1. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Leicester City 1. Watford 1, Bournemouth 2. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Leicester City with 30 points. In second, Blackburn Rovers with 26 points.